Right. Hi, everyone. I'm Garrett Kling, and I go by he, him, and I am co-executive director of American Ice Theater. For those of you who don't know me, um, we are honored today to have Lauren Williams with us, teaching in our second installment of the Coaches and Adults Summer Workshop Series. And as a reminder, please have a yoga mat nearby, have some water, create a comfortable Zen space for yourself. And we will also be having 2 more classes of our workshop series. The next one will be August 10th, a intro to contemporary dance with Kendall Niblett, and then August 31st with Kate McSwain and myself. We will be going over choreo tools for IJS. So we hope you can join us for that. And without further ado, thank you, Lauren. Looking forward to your class. Take it away.
Hi. Hey, good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here and thank you for having me. I'm really looking forward to this experience with you all. So before we get started, does anyone have any injuries that I should know of? If you do, it's okay. If anything needs to be modified, just let me know. Yes, go ahead.
My rib is currently out of place, so that's a fun one to navigate.
Your rib?
Yeah, it's an old tour injury, and sometimes when I get really active, it pops back out, so it's out of place right now.
Okay, well, this is going to be a pretty restorative type of yoga class this evening. So just take your time, honor your body, please. Yes. If you do have any questions about anything at any point during this class, just feel free to ask me. There's no problem at all with that. So if you would like, you could make your way to a cross-legged seat or lengthen your legs. We're just going to talk a little bit about how breath can help us gain clarity out on the ice. So as we know, figure skating is most enjoyed when the skater performing is in a relaxed state of mind. So great performers are able to entertain by making something that is extremely challenging look simple. So contemporary skating and yoga are intertwined, and that is a true fact, because when we integrate mindfulness into our contemporary practice, we're able to figure out how to incorporate breath into our movements out on the ice, and we're able to align our energy. So we're going to focus on breathing exercises to begin. The objective is to trigger your parasympathetic system. When you do this, you are able to relax and you are able to focus. So these exercises are exercises that you can do for yourselves, or maybe if you have a student who's feeling a little bit anxious, you can do these exercises with them out on the ice. So we'll get started in a cross-legged seat. And just begin to make your way onto your mat. So another point to consider is the importance of moving from a trauma-informed space. So when we are looking to cope, we are healing ourselves from something. So that might be as simple as maybe giving yourself permission to keep your eyes open instead of closing them if that feels safer. Or maybe when we start to move a little bit, maybe that means allowing your body to be a little bit more closed off if it feels too vulnerable to get a little bit too deep or too open. Slowly take a deep round of breath in through your nose. Feel your belly expand. Exhale, slowly sigh your breath out of your mouth. Again, deep breath in through your nose. Feel your rib cage lifting and your belly expanding. Exhale, slowly sigh your breath out. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, sigh your breath out. If it feels safe for you, this is a term you can use with your students so that they feel like they have complete autonomy over their bodies. They're allowed to make choices. If it feels safe, feel free to close your eyes. If it doesn't, keep your eyes open. Now, allow your entire body to begin to completely relax. We are going to take an energetic scan of our bodies. And this is something you can do with your skater on or off of the ice. Starting at the top of your head, just begin to check in with yourself. Simply begin to become aware of yourself. Taking a scan all the way down to your shoulders, fingertips, from your heart to your belly, down your spine, your seat, your hips, your legs, ankles, and toes. Relax your forehead, unclench your ears, soften your jaw. Bring your awareness in towards your heartbeat. What does it sound like? What does it feel like? Bring your awareness in towards your natural breath. How does your breath flow when you're not thinking about it? Take a deep round of breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh your breath out of your mouth. Our breath supports us on a daily basis. Our breath helps us to calm down, to concentrate, to deepen our connection between our minds and our bodies. If you are able to gain control over your breath, you are able to gain control over yourself. So here's another useful breathing exercise that you can do for yourself or practice with your student. If you need to shift your feet at any time or uncross your legs, feel free. I want you to be as comfortable as possible. This is called square breath. I have personally been practicing this breath since I was about 6 years old. And when I'm teaching my younger students, if you have a younger student, it's really helpful to take your right pointer finger and you can create a square with your breath, and you'll trace your square for a count of 4, which will be an inhale. Pause, exhale through your nose, pause, and you just create your square. So if you want to use that in demonstration, you don't have to do that now, but it's a useful tool. Go ahead and empty out your breath. We're going to take several rounds of this breath together. Maybe some of us are new to doing, this mini breathing exercises in a row. That's okay. Notice the shift that occurs inside of your mind, and just notice what it feels like to really get to know your lungs, your breath. Sit up as tall as you can, lift your chin, soften your shoulders. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Your belly will grow. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Hold for 4. Exhale through your nose for 4. Hold the bottom of your exhale for 4. Let's continue to breathe together. Let's take 5 more rounds of this square breath. We can't really hear one another, but imagine that we are creating a vibrant wave-like sound together from our homes. Take your time. You want to remember to create constriction at the back of your throat as you inhale, releasing the constriction at the back of your throat as you exhale. Belly will sink with every release. Deepen your breath. Three more rounds. Two more. Last round, deep inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Taking a moment to identify with your breath moving inside of your body. Knowing that by taking the time to focus on our breath, we can shift our mindset. And we're going to start off very grounded and very close to the ground this evening. Just allowing ourselves to root. Take a deep round of breath in, extend both arms above head. Exhale through your nose, bring your palms together at heart center. Again, inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bring your palms together at heart center. Place your palms on top of your knees. Now, key component to having a class that is going to make you feel relieved and at peace, which is the objective, is to get into every part of the body in a way that feels good and healing. We'll start off with the neck. Take a couple of circles here. And take this in the opposite direction. Lift your chin up. And drop your chin down. And slowly uncross your legs. Lengthen them long to the front of your mat. So I like to use pillows in this practice. If you have a pillow nearby, feel free to grab it. If you don't want to use a pillow, no problem, but the additional support can be really helpful. Go ahead and loosen your legs. Maybe circle your wrists. Identifying with any nervous energy that may be lingering inside of the body. We'll start off with Janu, so you can bring the sole of your right foot to your left inner thigh. Now, everything about all of our movements here on the ground, we're going to be moving very softly, very sweetly, gently. There's no pressure. Take a deep round of breath in, reach both arms above head. Exhale, slowly lower your palms or your fingertips down to your mat. Maybe you'll find that you're here, or maybe you can get a little bit closer to your left leg. You can keep your left toes soft here. You can always opt to place your pillow on top of your left leg if you choose. And just take a moment to move into stillness. Aware of your natural breath. There's no need to force your breath here. Notice if you are gripping any of your muscles and see if you can soften a bit more. Inhale, slowly roll up. Exhale, lengthen your right leg long to the front of your mat. Take any movement that feels natural to you. And we'll move right on to the other side. Bend your left knee, bring the sole of your left foot to your right inner thigh this time. Take a deep round of breath in, reach both arms above head. Exhale, slowly fold forward over your right leg. Checking in with your spine. It's not about how far down you can make it. It's about meeting yourself exactly where you are and moving from that space. Inhale, slowly roll up, take your time. Exhale, lengthen your left leg long to the front of your mat. So it's important to remember that our spine carries so much valuable information. It's constantly working throughout your entire life. It's helping you to stand up straight. It's helping your brain to wire off in the proper direction. So when we take the time to take a forward fold, we're sort of resetting our spine. We're giving our spine the opportunity to heal itself, to sort of align itself, if you will. So we'll just take a simple forward fold. If you have your pillow, sometimes I like to fold mine in half. You can place it on top of your left, or you can lengthen it long, however, whatever shape is fine. Take a deep round of breath and lift through your chest. Feet can be soft. Exhale, slowly fold forward. There's no need to apply any effort. We're often always doing. This is more about sitting. Still aware of your breath. Noticing if you are escaping this moment. See if you can just come back. So you'll find that you'll get the most out of these grounding seated postures when you give them time longer than just 10 seconds. Maybe it's 3 to 7 minutes, or maybe it's 1 minute, whatever works for you. I'm going to take a little bit more time here. Inhale, slowly roll up. Exhale, sigh your breath out of your mouth. You can move your pillow off to the side. If you choose, go ahead and swing your legs around to the back of your mat. Make your way to your neutral table, hands and knees. Find a gentle sway from side to side. Allow yourselves to stay close to the earth. Checking in with our balance. Take a deep round of breath in. Inhale, lift and lengthen your right leg long behind you. Drop your right hip down, reach your left arm forward. Knitting your rib cage in. Feeling energy through the back of your right foot. Find a gentle breath in through your nose and out of your nose. Tiring out the body a little bit, inhale. Exhale, plant your palms, plant your knees. Beautiful, sway your hips from side to side. Inhale, lift and lengthen your left leg long behind you. Right arm reaches forward. Find your breath. Feeling your energy reaching forward and behind you. Activating your center, moving from your core. Inhale. Exhale, plant your palms, lower your knee down. Sway your hips from side to side. Take a deep round of breath in. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside edge of your mat. Walk your hands in. Inhale, we'll take a little bit of a lift here. Reach both arms above head. Exhale, side body extension. Reach your left arm past your left ear. So just moving through a bit of Hatha yoga. This is a blend of restorative yoga and Hatha. Very foundational. Holding postures long enough to feel your energy shift. Grounding in particular. Inhale back through center, both arms reach up. Exhale, plant your palms. You can always place a pillow or a blanket beneath your knees. We're always open to using whatever it is that we need for support. Take a deep round of breath in. Exhale, step your left foot out to the side this time. Inhale, both arms reach above head. Exhale, take your side body extension. Right arm reaches past your right ear. How's your breath flowing? Inhale back through center, both arms reach up. Exhale, plant your palms, plant your knees, sway your hips from side to side. Take a deep rounded breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Press your seat back towards your heels. Walk your hands forward, reach your forehead down towards the ground. Option to keep your knees close or widen them, your choice. Child's pose signals to your brain that you are safe. Take some time here. Still connecting with your breath. Inhale, lift up to your neutral table. Take your time getting there. Take a deep round of breath in. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Lift your gaze. Rotate your wrists. Move your fingertips around. Just take a moment to really feel your twist. Inhale. Exhale, right palm will plant. Take any movement that feels good in your body. Take a deep round of breath in. Slowly lift your left arm up. Shift your gaze. Rotate your wrists, move your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, plant your palms. Moving through a few rounds of cat-cow, keeping things simple. Inhale, sink your belly, cow. Exhale, release, cat. Find your nose to nose breath. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Go ahead and move freely. Take your time. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Glide your hips up and back. Find your upside down V. Melt your shoulder blades down your spine. Bend your knees, pedal your feet. Maybe you stay still. We have 5 rounds of breath here. Melt your shoulder blades down your spine. Your stance doesn't have to be super wide. Inhale, slowly glide your right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. If this is not accessible, you can keep the left knee lowered and just lift your right knee, your right leg behind you. Take a deep round of breath in. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Some may need to take more than one step. We'll make our way into our kneeling crescent. Interlace your fingertips on top of your right thigh. Take a deep round of breath in. Exhale, press your right knee forward, draw your right hip back, soften your shoulders, find your breath. A gentle nose to nose breath. Inhale, both arms reach above head. If it feels okay, if not, you can come back here. Focusing on your breath. Going to hold this posture for 5 more rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale, plant your palms. Good. You might be feeling a lot. Take a deep round of breath in. Slowly glide your right leg up. 3-legged dog. Bend your knees. Circle your hip around. Explore your space. Make your way back to your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, glide your left leg up, 3-legged dog. Bend your knees, circle your hip around. Wonderful. Take a deep round of breath in. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Right knee will lower down this time. Interlace your fingertips gently. You can always tuck your right toes under, like so. Good. And just breathe. There's no need to collapse all the way into it. Start off where you are and then see where you grow. Notice if you're squeezing your toes. Inhale, extend both arms above head. Breathe, 5 more rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale, plant your palms. Take a deep round of breath and slowly glide your left leg up, 3-legged dog. And meet me in your downward facing dog. Wonderful. Take a deep round of breath in. Exhale, slowly tiptoe to the front of your mat. Take your time. Take a deep round of breath in. Lift your spine halfway up. Good. Exhale, slowly fold forward. So standing in this forward fold here, the standing forward fold, this is really helpful for lowering your blood pressure. Find a gentle sway from side to side. Maybe you bend your knees. We're just going to take some time to literally hang out here. So the main objective of this experience is to not rush. Still breathing. Release your bind, bend your knees, drop your seat, Utkatasana chair pose. Inhale, both arms reach above head. Now maybe your feet are close together, maybe they're hips distance or toes can touch, your choice. Focus on your breath. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive, slowly fold forward. Just grab opposite elbows. And we'll give it about 5 more rounds of breath. Inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly roll up. Extend both arms above head. Exhale, bring your palms together at heart center. Release them down by your side. Now, spread your fingertips wide. Find your natural stance, wherever your feet naturally fall. This is a really good exercise to do for yourself or with your student if you need to ground, and sort of like a guided meditation I like to use to get here is to imagine that you have roots reaching from your toes, your heels, and your fingertips down into the ground. Broaden your collarbones here. Just stand as you breathe in through your nose and out of your nose. Feel your belly growing and shrinking with every inhale and exhale. We have 8 more rounds of breath. Soften your knees. Tuck your tailbone under if you can. Still visualizing yourself as a tree. Developing mental strength or toughness, if you will. Good. Inhale, both arms reach above head. Exhale, bring your palms together at heart center, swan dive. Slowly fold forward, release. Inhale, lift halfway up for arm, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward once again. Wonderful. Inhale, slowly roll up, reach both arms above head. Exhale, bring your palms together at heart center. Release them down by your side. Starting at the front of your mat, reach for your hips. We'll take warrior one. Simply step your left foot to the back edge of your mat, bending into your right knee. Your left foot is on a 45-degree angle. You can press your left hip forward. Now, we're just going to practice our warrior one. Inhale, both arms reach up. Breathe. Five more rounds of breath, breathing into your resistance. Inhale. Exhale, lower your fingertips down. Left foot steps forward to meet the right. It doesn't matter how many steps. Take a deep round of breath in. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, roll up. Slowly bend your tall mountain pose. Exhale, bring your palms together at heart center. Release them down by your side. Beautiful, everyone. Thanks for sticking with me. Reach for your hips. This time your right foot steps back. So if you notice, we're just taking the time to notice the details of our breath. Noticing how we can use our minds to shift our perspective, to change our energy. Find your breath. Five more rounds. What can you offer here? What are you holding back? Inhale. Exhale, lower your fingertips down. Right foot steps forward to meet the left. Wonderful. Inhale, lift halfway up for Ardha, lengthen your spine. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Inhale, slowly roll up, both arms reach above head. Exhale, bring your palms together at heart center. Release them down by your side. Go ahead and reach for your hips. We'll step the left foot back this time. Extend your arms out to a T, warrior two. Bending into your right knee. All of these poses serve as vessels or channels for energy. Gaze is off of your right hand, bend. The longer you hold them, the more you become more capable of sustaining yourself. Notice if you start to close up and present, bend, 5 more rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale, windmill your fingertips to the front of your mat. Left foot steps forward to meet the right. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll up, tall mountain pose. Exhale, bring your palms together at heart center. Release them down by your side. Good. Go ahead and reach for your hips once again. This time, right foot steps back and we'll bend into the left knee. Inhale, reach your arms out to a T. Shift your gaze forward. Breathe. Not thinking about how challenging this might be, but simply just being in it. Becoming a silent witness to yourself in your practice. 4 more. Bend. Beautiful. I'm here with you. Inhale. Exhale, windmill your fingertips to the front of your mat. Right foot steps forward to meet the left. Take a deep round of breath in. Lift your spine halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, both arms reach up, tall mountain pose. Exhale, bring your palms together at heart center. Release them down by your side. If you need to, shake your hands or your feet up. Feel free to loosen up. And go ahead and reach for your hips. This time, step your left foot back. It might not be as wide as your warriors were, but we're still trading tracks distance apart. Draw your right hip back. Take a deep round of breath in. Right knee will remain supple. Exhale, fold forward halfway. Draw your right hip back. Breathe. As if you could place a teacup on your spine. Inhale. Exhale, slowly melt forward over your hamstrings. Good. Soften. Breathe. How's your breath flowing? How are you shifting within this posture? Give yourself room to grow. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Good. Inhale, lift halfway up the heart up. Exhale, release. Inhale, both arms reach up, tall mountain pose. Exhale, bring your palms together at heart center. Release them down by your side. Reach for your hips, right foot steps behind you. We'll take the other side, draw your left hip back. Take a deep round of breath in, lift through your chest. Exhale, fold forward halfway, draw your left hip back, create length, soften your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Draw your left hip back, melting into yourself. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot forward slowly. Take a deep round of breath in, lift halfway up for Ardha. Exhale, slowly fold forward over your legs. Inhale, slowly roll up, both arms reach above head. Exhale, bring your palms together at heart center. Release them down by your side. We'll move into our tree pose because this posture is the most grounding posture. So we'll start off on our right foot, rooting into your right foot. You can bring your left foot to your right ankle, maybe above your knee. Bring your palms together at heart center. Find a point of focus in front of you. Maybe you close your eyes or play around with reaching your arms above head. Explore your practice. Inhale. Exhale, release. You can shake it out. Move your hips. Rooting into your left foot this time. Bring the sole of your right foot to your left ankle. We'll take the other side, still breathing, still focusing in on your breath, never locking any joints out. Inhale. Exhale, shake it out, let go. Take a deep round of breath in, reach both arms above head. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward, moving like water. Wonderful. Inhale, lift halfway up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step your feet back, come to the top of your plank. Take a deep round of breath in. Exhale, you can lower your knees down, lower down to your belly. Bring your forearms to the front of your mat. We'll take our Sphinx pose. Lifting through your chest. You can spread your fingertips wide, pressing your fingertips down into the earth. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down to your belly. Bend your knees, sway your feet from side to side. Lengthen your legs long to the back of your mat. We'll take our half frog. Now you could bring your left forearm to the front of your mat, or reach your arms behind you, or out to a T. Simply bend your right knee, allow your right inner thigh to connect with the ground, and just allow yourself to rest here. Choose a cheek. Feel your heart grounding. This might not feel like a lot, but it's okay. Still aware of your natural breath. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen your right leg long behind you. You can bend your knees, sway your feet. And we'll take the other side. Go ahead and lengthen your right leg long behind you this time. Your left knee will bend. You'll reach your left inner thigh down to your mat. Take your time here. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen your left leg. It's okay if you're starting to head into rest mode. That would be a really good thing. Go ahead and flip over to your back. However you get there is fine. Hug your knees into your chest and brace yourself Take a gentle rock from side to side. And lower your feet down to your mat. You can sway your knees, loosen up your lower back. So, an important thing to remember is that we store emotions inside of our body. Some of us may experience tight hips or tight shoulders or back pain. Whatever it is, it may be different. So it's good to ask questions when working with other, people or students because we'll all be different. My emotions typically get trapped in my hips. So I tend to always do some sort of hip exercise when I'm looking to ground myself. So go ahead, take your right foot, cross your right ankle over your left knee with your right palm, press your right knee forward. You can flex your right foot, maybe find a gentle sway from side to side. Now, if you choose to add on, you can lift your left foot and reach for the back of your left thigh. Maybe take a rock from side to side. We're going to spend a little bit of time here. So stay wherever you feel safe. Remembering safety, honoring your body. Inhale. Exhale, slowly uncross. Make your way out of it. You can always stay longer. This is your practice. Gently sway your knees from side to side. We will make our way onto the opposite side. Go ahead and cross your left ankle over your right knee with your left palm. Gently press your left knee forward. Take your time. Maybe find a gentle sway. Maybe lift your right leg, noticing where your mind wanders off to, staying here for just a little bit more time. We've already made it this far, so keep staying with it. By rocking, we allow ourselves to create more space, but it's always optional. Inhale. Exhale, slowly uncross your legs at your feet. Sway your knees from side to side. Take a deep round of breath in. Hug your knees into your chest with your arms once again. Inhale. Exhale, drop both of your knees to the right side of your mat. We'll take our supine twist. You can cactus your arms or maybe reach your arms out to a T. I'm going with cactus today to mix it up. You can look to the left or right, depending on how your neck feels. Twisting is really beneficial for your digestive system. So often, if we're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, that's taking place in our gut. So, taking the time to twist might help to relax the body and mind a bit. Inhale, slowly bring your knees back through center. Exhale, drop them to the opposite side. Look to the right or the left, your choice. Take a deep round of breath in. Slowly bring your knees back through center. Extend both of your legs up to the sky. Find your candlestick pose. Just take a moment to hang out. You can always do this on the wall and extend your legs up the wall if you choose. Take a deep round of breath in. Exhale, slowly lower your legs all the way down to your mat. There are a couple of options you could take here. You could either flip on to your belly, or if you feel more comfortable sitting up, you can sit up. Or if you'd like to take your rest and our guided meditation on your back, you could do that. Always important to offer choices. And just begin to take up space wherever you're at. Take a deep round of breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh your breath out of your mouth. Taking Another body scan here. Maybe noticing a difference between when we first began and now. Relax each body part as it is named. Forehead, ears, eyes, nose, mouth, chin, neck, shoulders, elbows, wrists, starting on your right hand, thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, index, pinky, right palm, left hand, thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, index, pinky, left palm, throat, heart, chest, ribs, belly, spine, hips, seat, thighs, knees, shins, calves, and toes. Allow your body to completely melt. Slowly take a deep round of breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Take rest. Slowly begin to make your way back up to the surface. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Back into this moment. Take a deep round of breath in, reach both arms above head. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. If you're on your back, if you're already seated, you're fine. Feel free to roll over to your favorite side. Make your way onto your cross-legged seat when you're ready. So to ground, we would like to have our palms facing down. Take a deep round of breath in. Exhale, sigh your breath out. Once again, option to keep your eyes open if you'd like to. Try closing your eyes. With your eyes shut, lift your inner gaze slightly up towards the middle of your forehead. Pay attention to your breath as we sit. Bring your palms together at heart center. Take a deep round of breath in. Exhale, sigh your breath out. And just take a moment to observe the way you feel inside of your body. So a few of the main takeaways from our practice together this evening would be that breath work, practicing your breathing exercises are very important and essential to helping yourself and your students calm down. Before you need to focus, before you're thinking of any, choreography or creative ideas, you need to ground, and you can do this by practicing your breath work. Another important point to remember is that practicing seated postures or postures that are a little bit more connected to the earth, that is also going to be very grounding, because when we're feeling very overwhelmed or anxious, we can get a little bit hectic and we may find that our heads are, in the clouds. So practicing seated postures, that's going to help us center ourselves when we're in that state of mind. Another important thing to remember is that it's important to ask, considerate questions to the students that you're helping. And it's also important to really take your time in each posture that you're doing. So when you really, really need to calm yourself down, take a moment to move into stillness. And there are many ways to do that. This evening was just, a sample of what you could do. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask your questions. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Lauren.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
It's exactly what I needed. Thank you.
Perfect. My pleasure. I'm so glad.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful evening.
See everyone later.